She's only just woken up, dazed. She may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing.
Miss Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet. No. The attack happened on a base outside the station.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the pair. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that? Don't play the fool.
I think I was...
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't... If only there were some hints.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory's kind of hazy. What did I do after that? I think Herta mentioned Asta. That's right. I think I visited Asta. This is what I recall before I met Herta. But I can't Let me try to remember the conversation.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight, Hinkle, and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh! If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they... A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that... Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos? Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all... I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some people that are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him. It was at... Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of...
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're up.
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk. So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something?
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave. No danger. Of course he's not. Brother Arlen, I...
Can you leave it? Let's walk in. Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragmentum in this...
Nap time.
Let's make it quick.
Take this!
You will know justice. Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Savor the vigor of life.
I hope you're prepared.
Over there! As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go!
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Let's go.
In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall! Is that all?
Savor the vigor of life.
Rules are made to be broken.
in bad shape.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. You will know justice.
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of life.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Peppy! Are you...
That's me.
She wants to ask you something. I'll leave you to it.
Don't worry. I think I figured some... So, which curio do you want to know about? That's all you got? Well, there's beauty in the Have you asked the she's not wrong.
Huh? What did I say?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in...
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but... what was the information? Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Oh, right. Asta mentioned another name. My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need...
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. How's it going? Did you find the information? I see. Is that what Hinkle and think? See? My researchers are just business as usual. Nothing to work. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Some researchers have been things had settled down a bit with the... Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no people were just starting to regain their... However, as you can see, rebuilding trust is... Anyway, the most important... That's okay, but... Oh, by the way...
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I... The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person should be... Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything. The other person should be from the... The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it... The other person should be from the Department... Not here. That person is probably with the Department of Insight. The other person should be from the... Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of...
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful.
It's all taken care of. As long as here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing...
Sure.
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big enough...
Again? How many times?
Here too. Did my memory piece together Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone. What did Emily say?
I say, what a... I'm not that wonderful. No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel. Though, I confess I did hear someone say you were the
Sure.
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger.
Again?
Oh, another
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't... However, I've heard of such a species. Don't get me wrong. I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately.
The Stelssv species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The disappearances Asta mentioned are likely related to Arlen's The Stelssv species Emily mentioned seems...
I figured you'd come to me to... I'm sorry.
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more.
I'm sorry. The situation is very... I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was... I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. The words they used were...
Have you asked the department? Huh. She's not wrong.
Huh? What did I say?
Huh. She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right. Ah, that's right! They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy. Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs... Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That is most likely the truth. Let me remember my initial conversation with Herta, just in case. I need to go over it from the start. Starting...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but if only there were some hints, then maybe...
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of... That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have... Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask...
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this?
Affirmation. We can ask Herta her...
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not...
Mr. Ratio, your style of quest...
Apologies. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than... It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with... Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't find it weird.
Don't interrupt other people. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough pretending. Please be quiet. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one...
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio. It's...
Based on your story and the Herta's collection. An endless...
I doubt Herta is interested...
Based on your story, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Herta didn't mention the name of the curio. We were talking about something else, and... However, she did give a thorough description of the curio. I didn't make that up.
True. You wouldn't be able to make that up.
Why do I feel like I'm being looked down on?
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough pretend. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
I remember now.
That's enough and the Herta's collection.
I doubt...
Based on your story, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
I remember now.
That's enough and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet...
Sure. But you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
Say what you want to say.
A correct observation.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles.
I doubt...
Based on your story, you met with Herta and the assignment involves a curio. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles.
I remember now.
That's enough. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio?
I remember now.
That's enough. Herta's
I doubt her...
Based on you, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and...
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some...
Yes. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Yes, to get more information about the curio. I didn't get a direct answer, but Asta recommended...
Then you asked her for help with the lost curio.
I remember now.
That's enough. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the... However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking her, Lady Asta. Your testimony went out the window the second you started. However, she decided to hold her tongue, and so what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding...
Asta isn't trying to hide anything. It's because of her position.
What could be more important than...
I agreed for Mr. Ratio. It's okay.
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction?
Conjecture. Asta chose...
Then you said you asked... However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
I remember now. Back...
That's enough. However, she decided to... So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta... They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone. Researchers clearly, though. It bears no connection to her. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I made.
Doubt me all you like. I'm just an outsider who got unexpectedly dragged into this mess. You and I are no different. We both stumbled into this, but you decided...
Oh? Your point B. Cut the act. You're perfectly...
Correction.
The researcher's disappearances clearly, though. It cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
I remember now.
That's enough. Cut the act.
Correction.
Researchers clearly, though. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
I remember now. Back...
That's enough pretending. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
I remember now.
That's enough. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point.
Correction. They're
researchers' disappearances, you say?
Yes, I ran...
Adler?
A level 2 researcher.
Well, did he and...
Adler seemed to have had an idea at the time.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard there was... Clearly, though, it bears no connection to...
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together.
Clearly, though, it bears no... Cut the act. You're perfectly...
Correction.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen.
I remember now.
That's enough. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility.
I remember now.
That's enough. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes.
I remember now.
That's enough. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being...
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. Don't know the location. Isn't...
She did say that. But then what? You need to provide evidence.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearance...
Huh. But there are no signs...
That's what's so odd about it. But this information, this may not be direct evidence. But if the system also recorded then, there's ample evidence to indicate that these...
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go.
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame Mansion...
Japella Brotherhood. But...
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the...
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown. Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion. That video will soon circulate.
The destruction of...
I'm afraid you need to start acting. You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the...
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
You're in bad shape.
Let's make it quick.
This ends here. In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Just a scratch.
Clemens, the time is now.
Savor the vigor of it.
Let's go.
The die is cast. Is that all?
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. You're in bad shape.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
Step aside. I have no interest. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Is that all?
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
You have my
Clemency?
gratitude.
Never heard of it.
the name of Landau. Years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall! The die is cast.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Naughty children, don't listen.
You have my gratitude.
Batter up!
Is that all? You will know justice.
Time for a shot. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. All better now?
You have my gratitude. I hope you're prepared. In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall! Is that all?
Clemens, the time is now.
Naughty children, don't listen. Here comes the medicine.
Don't worry about me.
Rules are made to be broken.
You don't say you're welcome!
Batter up!
Step aside. I have no interest. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Is that all? I'm still needed. Is that all?
You have my gratitude.
Let's go.
In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Time for a shot. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Here comes the medicine.
You have my gratitude. Clemency? Never heard of it.
Just a scratch.
Nap time.
Let's make it quick.
Is that all? In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall! Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Looks good.
Is that all?
Just a scratch.
Time for a buzz. That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Rules are made to be broken. Decisive strike!
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow. Time for a buzz. That'll take more than medicine. Savor the vigor of it.
Let's go. Take this!
That'll take more than medicine. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. All better now?
You have my
Let's
gratitude.
make it quick.
Is that all?
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Naughty children, don't listen. You're in bad shape.
Take this! Just a scratch.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow. Time for a buzz.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Rules are made to be broken.
You've outstayed your welcome!
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up. Time for a buzz.
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of life.
Let's go.
This ends here. In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
You're in bad shape.
Is that all? You will...
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow. Time for a buzz.
That'll take more than medicine. Savor the vigor of life.
This is our chance. Rules are made to be broken. Decisive strike!
In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall! I hope you're prepared.
Time for a buzz.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Let's make it quick. Take this!
Is that all?
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
You're in bad shape.
This ends here.
More enemies. This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow. Time for a buzz.
Is that all?
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. That'll take more than medicine. Savor the vigor of it.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
I'm with you.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
You're in bad shape.
This ends here.
You took the bait just like that. Time for a buzz.
I'm okay. Savor the vigor of it.
Let's make it quick. Reach the end of the story in your own way. It's getting late. Where to now?
All are at staff discount prices.
Very well. Out with the old and in with the new.
My fighting skills have improved. I should let my mom know.
When life's all go, the trick is to steal a bit of downtime, right?
I see a future full of potential.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will
A list of the missing researchers.
Sure, but the security
A list of the missing...
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the god... I don't know.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times. But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't. The last time I saw him was in the master control zone.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of if his disappearance is also
True. The key words we need to investigate.
Jerk. Fine. Disappear. Oh, it's you. He's been acting really weird recently. Oh, wait, he doesn't even answer me when I...
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word...
Phrase.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him... He was reading... I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I...
Your countenance suggests tragedy. So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. I finished browsing through this booklet while you... It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
You're back. I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger.
Less than promising. We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've... First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemies?
Indeed. And I already know what he found. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
I understand. So...
Tenuous connections. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some...
I understand.
Tenuous connection. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across...
I understand.
Tenuous connections. First, Adler's disappearance. He must... The next angle is what the victims have last. Is the abilities of
The link between...
First, Adler's The next angle...
Distasteful discussion.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no common... However, after browsing through their online records, you discovered they all wield... Lady Asta must know. The next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be.
I understand.
Tenuous connect... The next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion...
I understand.
Tenuous connections. The next angle is what the victim...
I understand. So the answer...
Tenuous connect... The next angle is what the victims have in last. Is the abilities of Duke in... You probably already know about this. The fire demon of Fatora. The Duke of the Annihilation last. Is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous... During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to the flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property. Look. The answer is... This booklet describes a kind of fire...
It's the phase flame. The creation of member number 29. However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar. The phase flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Sir Karl had already passed away.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can...
I understand.
Tenuous connections. Enough. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can fade...
I understand.
Tenuous connections. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can... The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the phase flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. Herta kept it and lent it to Ra. If Ifrit is a scion of the phase flame, then the entire incident is now...
The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions. The kindling of this unique flame must...
I understand.
Tenuous connections. The kindling of this unique flame must be the...
I understand. So
tenuous connections. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing...
I understand.
Tenuous connect... The kindling of this unique flame. I fear that this is the... Undoubtedly, the curio Herta asked to find was the phase flame. And Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human combustion. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
I understand. So the answer is...
Tenuous connections. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. I fear that this is... This booklet, the kindling of this unique flame. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually as a scion of the phase flame. That is the truth of the... We don't know where the victims went, but Duke and the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the... Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed, it needs one...
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability.
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation. Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and...
Tread carefully.
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it. The way is awash with flames. It must have just... Be careful. Get ready to dash into the... See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from... Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the...
The fire is dying.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted.
Why? This has nothing to do with you.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Just a scratch.
Do you have answers? Let's test your knowledge.
Time for the main event. Turn up the volume!
what?
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Keep at it.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Never stop thinking.
Time for the main event. Keep up with my tempo! Let's go.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight. Not it is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to. But next time, expect no intermediary.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke. Oh? No. Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling.
Move carefully.
Let's not, shall we?
Rules are made to be broken.
Decisive strike!
Let's test your knowledge.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Time for the main event. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all. Keep up. My tempo.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision!
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Think.
Turn up the volume.
Fail. Get out. So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
The time is now.
Do you have answers?
Keep up. My tempo.
This is our chance.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
I'm asking the questions. Think.
Clemency?
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Immortality means forever.
you have answers? Never stop thinking.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all! Turn up the volume! Let's go. Rules are made to be broken. You're out!
Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling.
Move carefully.
Let's not, shall we?
That's it.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up with my tempo!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Call that defense?
Turn up the volume!
Let's make it quick.
It'll take more than that.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Think.
Keep up with my tempo!
Let's go. Take this!
The time is now.
So this is the extent of Miss Green's materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong. I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge.
Time for the main event. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all! Let's rock!
Step
The
aside.
fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Is but a vision.
Immortality means forever.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Turn up the volume!
Fail. Get out.
Rules are made to be broken.
You don't say you're welcome!
0 points. Next.
Batter up!
A miracle.
This can't be.
Think.
Time for the main event. Keep up with my tempo!
Do you have answers?
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all! This song's just for you.
questions. Think! For the theater of the mediocre.
Move carefully. I sense a storm. Search. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Nap time.
Let's go.
Something for everybody.
Not so fast.
I'm okay.
Clemency? Never heard of it. Awaken, Lumen Scales. Delve, hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. Heaven's Search. Celestial Dragon. Quick!
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
Zoning out.
I can help. body.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision!
Naughty children, don't listen. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Not threat.
Nap time.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
Too late to repent. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision! I wish not to use the strength. Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World-closing dragon. Heaven surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry about me.
You're in bad shape.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
Heaven surge. Celestial dragon. Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
I sense a storm.
Let's make it quick.
Zoning out? Just I can help.
Inevitable.
Oops.
That hurts. Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision!
I wish not to use the strength. Awaken dormant scales.
Delve hidden moon, world-cleansing dragon. Heaven's Surge.
Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Naughty children, don't listen. Here comes the medicine.
Don't worry about
Let's
me.
go.
Not so fast. Take a guess.
See you later.
I'm okay. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much better. Much better. Rules are made to be broken.
I sense a storm.
Zoning out.
I can help. Ready?
Oh, Grace.
Time for a shot. All better now?
Do not fret. Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision! The time is now.
Awaken dormant scales.
Delve hidden moon, world-cleansing dragon. inevitable.
More than that.
Grace. Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. Do not fret.
Savor the vigor of it. Something for everybody.
Inevitable.
Not so fast.
Rules are made to be broken.
You've outstayed your welcome!
I wish not to use the strength.
Heaven's Surge.
Celestial Dragon.
The times have changed beyond recognition.
Awaken, dormant scales.
Delve, hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. Heaven's Surge.
Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
This can't be.
Nap time.
I sense a storm.
Naughty children, don't let. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Do not fret.
Savor the vigor of it.
Awaken, dormant scales.
Delve, hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. Heaven's Surge. Celestial dragon.
Here comes the medicine. Nap time.
Inevitable.
That hurt.
Not yet. Not now.
Zoning out? I can help. Watch your feet.
That hurt. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. You're in bad shape. That hurt. Time for a shot. Nap time. I'm okay.
How is everything? If you're ready, let's...
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall? Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall? Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
We need a strategy.
Here to crash the party? Turn up the volume!
Naughty children, don't listen. Savor the vigor of life.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up with my tempo!
Is that all?
Time for a shot. Here comes the medicine.
You have my gratitude. Is that all? You will know justice.
This song's just for you.
Nap time.
That's it. Let's go. Rules are made to be broken. Decisive strike! Take this!
I hope you're prepared. The die is cast.
Time for the main. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all! Turn up the volume!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much better.
You're in bad shape.
Batter up!
In the name of Landau, years of cold, hardens the will. We shall never fall! You will know justice.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up with my tempo!
Naughty children. Savor the vigor of it.
Let's make it quick.
Nap time.
Let's go. This song's just for you. Let's rock!
That'll take more than medicine. All better now?
You have my gratitude.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Is that all?
Here to crash the party? Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all! Turn up the volume!
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of it. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
Rules are made to be broken. Decisive strike! Batter up!
I hope you're prepared. In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Keep up with my tempo!
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
Time for the main event. Let's rock!
Savor the vigor of it.
Take this!
Pretty good crowd today.
Nap time.
This song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
Naughty children, don't. You're in bad shape.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up with my tempo!
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of life.
Batter up!
Move carefully.
Time to make some mischief! Now you see me! Now you don't!
Nap time.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision!
On my mark! Here stands the Silverman Guard!
Form a line, villains! Who you call it small?
Just give it up!
You're in bad shape.
Rules are made to be broken. Decisive strike! Take this!
It's too late to repent.
Just a scratch.
Naughty children, don't listen. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Savor the vigor of life.
Let's go.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Stay close! Not a step back!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Let's make it quick. Batter up!